So let's talk about why Dogecoin, right? Because we look at Bitcoin, it's so serious, man. Peer-to-peer electronic cash system. They're trying to basically separate the banks from money. They want to basically have a hedge against monetary inflation and control. These people controlling everything. This is a decentralized network that is unhackable when the utility is exponential. The amount of benefit mankind can get from a system that is separate from traditional finance is ridiculous. And the reason I say that is because going back to this drawing, they print money at will. They can do whatever they want. The people that own the printing press, Federal Reserve, that have control over this money can essentially manipulate our time, which is like modern day slavery. Now, kind of bringing the point home, Bitcoin allows us to exit that system and transfer value in a unique way that actually gives, and you don't lose value to inflation, right? You don't lose your time through this manipulation of the market. It's actual value transfer. It's so serious. It's we know Bitcoin. Like everybody knows Bitcoin. Everybody knows Ethereum, right? We know it's going to work. We know the technology behind it. We're buying these coins. We're investing in it for the fundamental features, the decentralization of the internet. We know the internet's constricted. We know that these people are controlling what we see and censorship resistant. We know that we need power to the people. We need an ability to separate the control that these guys have because they've created these technological advancements. They created the internet. They created search engine Google, right? They created money. They created these technological advances and they've been holding it over our head for hundreds of years. And Bitcoin, Ethereum are so serious. We're exiting that system, which brings me to my next point. It's actually really smart. Don't underestimate Elon Musk, right? More importantly, what I want to explain to you guys is that he's talking about irony marketing right here. As you can see, he says, irony man defeats villains using the power of irony, which is, it really, really interests me, man. Because right after he said that, I'm like, yeah, that's actually kind of a effective form of marketing. Hence my, I don't know, intro. Hence, I don't know, Alex Becker. Hence, I don't know, every marketer that's probably trying to get your attention. The marketing space is like really saturated, and people are smarter. They're really smart. They understand that Ty Lopez can't sell you his course with a "Here in My Garage" ad anymore, and people are wisening up. There's two reasons why Dogecoin is probably doing very well. The first reason is obviously social currency. Social currency and the fact that people are sharing this all over. They're sharing it. Like, look at the Dogecoin subreddit, right? Look at the Dogecoin Reddit forum. Like, it's just straight memes. All it is memes and people spreading information that has no fundamental value. There's no like, hey, Dogecoin is going to have this new development. There's no like, oh, look at the, founder of Dogecoin. He's doing some great things. Maybe it's good for Dogecoin. Like, it's just pure memes. Look at this. America's waking up in the morning to see Doge at 80 cents. It's just people sharing things, which is social currency. And there's different variables of social currency with brand equity. You guys can read this for yourself if you want, but I wanted to kind of point this out. And this is the results of their study. They're basically studying social currency in relation to brand equity and purchase agreements. Like, why do people make purchases? Their thesis assumes that social currency is the major catalyst. But let's read this part. Also, our results indicate that social currency increases purchase intention through customer loyalty. This can be regarded as a leverage for the companies that affect purchase intention by focusing on psychological attachments and attitudinal advocacy of customers. This builds customer trust, which is a direct result of concentrating on the benevolence, integrity, and trustworthiness of the company. So, long story short, the perception of quality is almost more important than quality, right? So if people perceive that something is really high quality, like, you probably should buy Dogecoin. If your 5 friends are telling you to buy Dogecoin because it's great, the perception that it's great is a more powerful indicator than it actually being great. Which brings me to the irony part that we talked about earlier. The fact that Dogecoin, a meme coin, is moving up the ranks to the top 5 position by market capitalization in the world is so ironic. Diving deep, researching, looking for inner circles, like all this research to come to find out that Dogecoin outcompeted every single coin in the past like 30 days, like even more than that. I could have just not invested anything, put all my money in Dogecoin, and I would have outcompeted pretty much every top 50 coin in all of cryptocurrency, which is ironic. It's super ironic. So again, don't underestimate what Elon Musk is saying. I do think, like diving deeper into that subject is really important, which I did, right? I went really deep. Okay. Now, again, there's surface features like they're being added to eToro, Gemini listing. Dogecoin has been added to some exchanges, increased liquidity, right? That's obviously a fundamental variable and a factor that everybody should definitely pay attention to. The fact that they have there's more demand on ramps, off ramps, right? And the fact that he's going on SNL and he might talk about Dogecoin. That's definitely a factor when it comes to sharing news. He might pump Doge live on television.